Good afternoon, my dear students. Okay, I welcome all of you to today's live virtual class of District Education of the Sundargarh. Dear students, how are you? You are fine, no? So again, I wish you Happy New Year, a prosperous, healthy, and a joyful New Year for my children. Okay, so today I will discuss a different type of topic for you. It is not based any animal or any just like the any poems. Okay, so today I will discuss a famous life biography of a famous scientist who was from India. So he was none other than he was our J.C. Bose, who was famous for observation in only plants. He proved humans and different plants, they are similar in many ways. They react, they also need our love, our affection, and also they are sensitive for our departure also. Okay? So how he proved plants and human beings are similar? Let's go to the smart board to know more about J.C. Bose and his experimentation. Okay? So let's go to the smart board. So, dear students, today my topic is J.C. Bose, Jagdish Chandra Bose. I am Babita Mishra from Government AP School, Basma, Sundargarh. So, look at the picture. He was our J.C. Bose, Indian famous scientist. Okay? So today our concept is free reading, fire reading, and I will discuss some comprehension questions. Okay? So look at the picture. Who are they? They are the different scientists. First, C.V. Raman, Chandrasekhar Venkat Raman. He also got the Nobel Prize in 1930. Okay? He was also an Indian scientist. Then, who is our famous Indian scientist of our Sundargarh district? You guess the name. Okay. Then, it is a your science Vigyan Mela. No. So, in this different type of science exhibition, we select who are the best scientists in your school, in your district, in your state. Okay? And you see, he was our Abdul Kalam, APJ Abdul Kalam. He was also a great scientist and also our President of India. Okay? Then he was J.C. Bose and he was Homi Jahangir Baba. Okay? So, they are the different scientists or famous scientists of India. Okay? I will discuss about J.C. Bose, who was famous scientist of India. So, I only discuss the biography of J.C. Bose. First, you should know what is biography. So, biography is life story of someone, usually eminent person. Okay? They may be alive or dead. And biographies are always written by somebody other than himself. Biography कहला में पिला माने कौन जानिबा आत्मजीवनी जहाँ की अन्य जन को द्वारा लेखा जाए थे. सपोज महात्मा गांधी को विषय रे अन्य जने के लेखिबा को आमे कहते बायोग्राफी. But autobiography is different from biography which is written by himself or herself. किंतु महात्मा गांधी को विषय रे निजे यदि महात्मा गांधी लिखिले ताको आमे कहबा पिला माने ऑटोबायोग्राफी. So you point out what is biography and what is autobiography. Okay? Then why we are interested to learn from different biographies or why we are interested to read different biographies? Only the reason is we get some knowledge and also we follow the ideology of that eminent person. And also, we want to be like himself or herself. Biography kahinki pila mane padhanti? Suppose ame Mahatma Gandhi ko biography padhiba. Then we learn something or ideology of Mahatma Gandhi, and also try to be as Mahatma Gandhi. Okay? So now you write down all these data about Jagdish Chandra Bose. He was born 30 November 1858 at Mymensingh. Now it is in Bangladesh. Okay? Then his father was Bhagwan Chandra Bose, leader of Brahmo Samaj. Who was the founder of Brahmo Samaj? Raja Raman Rai was the founder of Brahmo Samaj. Okay? And his mother was Bama Sundari Bose. Then spouse means wife was Avala Bose. And he was founder of Bose Research Institute in Calcutta. Means he found one research institute only to research about plant science. Okay? Then his books are Response in the Living and Non-Living, then Comparative Electrophysiology, Life Movements, and Sir J.C. Bose's Life and Speech, and Object, collection of essays, small essays only for the children, and the physiology, the nervous mechanism, and also that is he died on 23rd November 1937, Giridih. Now it is in Jharkhand. Okay? So he was our Indian great or eminent scientist. Okay? So let's discuss about J.C. Open your book, page number 110. Okay? Then in pre-reading part, the main lesson is music helps plants grow. Okay? So in this lesson, you already got the idea about the three scientists. Who are they? They are the Les Haston, then Jean and Jora. Okay? So Les Haston proved that plants react to music. Okay? So for this reason, he provide same light, heat and water to two plants. But only one plant he provides the music. So for this reason, that plant grew 70% longer than the another plant. Okay? So from this experiment, Les Haston proved every plant react to music. Okay? Just like we also react to music. When we listen music, we are happy. Okay? So similarly, plants also happy when they listen to music. Okay? Then Joe Rapp and Lynn, they proved that plants also react to music. Especially, they love classical music, just like the Odissi and the Bharatiya Shastriya Nritya. Okay? So they love the classical music. Okay? So all these three scientists, they are not Indian. They research on plant science, but they are not Indian. So now we discuss who was the Indian scientist who researched or experiment on the plants. Who was he? Okay? He was our J.C. Bose. Okay? Now open your book. Okay? When I am reading, you look at your book for pronunciation and also comprehend the meaning. Okay? So Jagdish Chandra Bose is one of the most prominent scientists of the world, who proved by experimentation that both animals and plants share much in common. He demonstrated that plants are sensitive to heat, cold, light, noise, and various other external stimuli. He made an instrument called crescograph for the purpose. He wrote two famous books, Response in the Living and Non-Living. Then another book is The Nervous Mechanism of Plants. Okay, first I discuss one paragraph, then I will proceed for second paragraph. Okay. So, Jagdish Chandra Bose is one of the most prominent scientists of the world. Jagdish Chandra Bose was a famous scientist in all over the world, not only in India, in all over the world. He was very famous. He was very important person in the field of science. Okay? Why he was famous? Why he was prominent? Because he proved by experimentation that both animals and plants share much in common. Means there are some similarities between human and plant. They both are common. In which case they are common? Suppose we are taking food, plants also taking food. We also need water, they also need water. We also have productive organ and plants have also productive organ. And also, we also at last, we all are dead. No? And plants also, at last, they also dead. Okay? आमे माने खाद्य खाती सेमान भी खाद्य खाती आमे भी पानी पियंती सेमान भी पानी पियंती आमर भी जो वंश वृद्धि रे आमे सहाय्य करंती प्लांट भी वंश वृद्धि रे सहाय्य करंती नहीं आमे मंजी पोती देले गछ हुए ताले मनुष्य माने भी गोटे मनुष्य शिशु को जन्म दियंती एंड आल्सो एट लास्ट आमे समस्त मृत्युवरण करंती प्लांट भी सेपरि मृत्युवरण करे ओके सो इन दिस पॉइंट दे ऑल आर सिमिलर दे ऑल आर कॉमन ओके देन he demonstrated that plants are also sensitive to heat, cold, light, noise. He demonstrated means, what do you mean by demonstrated? Demonstrated means, in the laboratory, he proved, satya ko unmochan karan. In a laboratory, he proved that plants are sensitive, means plants are reactive to heat, cold, light and noise. Then how they are showing their reaction to heat, light, cold and noise. Now you look at the picture. In this picture you see the plants are very so just like the dead due to heat. खरा दिने पिला माने प्रबल खरा हेले गछटा केमति दिसे मोली जाए झाउली जाए and we also feel just like the plant आमे भी खरा हेले पूरा मोली जान हमर भी काम करबा को इच्छा होएनी नहीं आमे एसी खोजंती ना so in cold also they also show their reaction जेमति अत्यधिक गरम हेले गछ मोली जाए सेमति अत्यधिक ठंडा रे भी गछ बढ़ी पारे नाही to see just like the desert area अत्यधिक ठंडा जेमति साइबेरिया no and Antarctica there is no plant there is no tree अत्यधिक बरफ जोटी पड़े सेठी बिल्कुल गछ बा प्लांट बंची पारे नाही okay and in this picture you see suppose if you planted different small pots in your indoor plant and that plant you must keep near the window why you are keeping this plant near the window झरका पाखरा में काहे कि फूल कुंड को रखन only for the light to catch the light from the sun we keep these plants near the window झरका पाखरे पिला माने हमें फूल कुंड को रखंती कारण ना सूर्यंकर किरण से पाइबा ओके सो दैट साइड यू सी ग्रोइंग फास्टर जो पटु लाइट आसुची पिला माने सेई पटे गछ गुडा को बढ़ी बढ़ी जाए ओके बट these parts are not faster than that part जो पटटा हमर खरा को अछि से बढ़िया से बढ़ी बढ़ी चले जो पटटा खरा पाए नै तार ग्रोथ पिला माने हुए नै and also they are sensitive to noise. In the previous main lesson, already 3 scientists proved that they are giving reactions to noise, to any type of sound, to any type of music, they show their reactions. Okay? And various other external stimuli. What do you mean by stimuli? Stimuli means uddipaka. Okay? Suppose it is the plural form of stimulus. Uddipaka, what do you mean by stimuli? Suppose we are feeling bored. आमको बेले बेले मांदा लगे पाठ पढ़िया पे इच्छा हुए ताले आमे कौन करंती we are putting the earphones in our ears आमे कान रे earphone दे दे की म्यूजिक सुनन ओके ताले हमर कोन हुए ना मैथ करिवा पई बा पाठ पढ़िवा पई बेले बेले इच्छा हुए no but you don't like do like this okay so similarly the plants also interested to listen that in this picture you see that name of the plant is Lajukuli Lata. If you touch that plant, then the plant remain closed. बंद हो जाए नहीं लाजुकुली लता को पिला में तुम छुई देले देखो जे गछ तार बंद हो जाउछि ओके so by the touch also the plant show their reaction हमें ताको छुई देले ते गछ बंद हो जाउछि similarly if your teacher touches you and give the blessing then you are also motivated to read more तमरो शिक्षक माने जदि मुंड रे हाथ देबे साबा गुड वेरी गुड एक्सीलेंट ताले तमर भी पिला माने पाठ पढ़िया पे इच्छा so similarly plants also need your touch need your affection for their growth of the plant okay so he made an instrument called crescograph for the purpose means how the plant grow गच्छ केमिति बढ़ुची so to measure the growth of the plant J.C. Bose invented a machine of the tool the name of the tool is crescograph माने गच्छर वृद्धि मापक यंत्र so similarly we are using thermometer to measure our temperature no we are using anemometer barometer telescope these are the different machines to measure the moisture of our air and also temperature of our body and similarly crescograph is one type of instrument by which we measure the growth of a plant गच्छ के किपरि भाबरे बढ़ुची तार ग्रोथ किपरि होउची only by the instrument crescograph we measure the growth of a plant okay so look at the picture of crescograph in this picture you see how J.C. Bose proved by the crescograph the growth of a plant so your mother also using different tools it is nothing else it is a tools to measure the growth of a plant similarly your mother also using different types of tools in your kitchen and also we are using different musical tools just like the harmonium tabla then piano so these are the different musical tunes okay musical tools and also different musical instruments so similarly in plant science one instrument name is the crescograph and in your school also in your science laboratory you are using different types of tools different types of instruments what are they these are the microscope these are the beaker these are the burner these are the dropper different types of acids you are using in your science laboratory okay so then we move for second paragraph he was born on 30 November 1858 at Mymensingh now in Bangladesh so look at the picture of Mymensingh it is a map of Bangladesh and here is Mymensingh okay so before independence Bangladesh was in our India after independence it was divided in 1971 Bangladesh got freedom in 1971 okay so before independence J.C. Bose was born in our India where at Mymensingh in West Bengal okay he got his elementary education from a vernacular school look at the picture of vernacular school okay he got his elementary education what do you mean by elementary means primary education where at a vernacular school what do you mean by vernacular so So vernacular means regional schools. So Ancholika Vidyalaya. Okay, where the medium of instruction is regional language. For example, in Odia medium school, the medium of instruction is Odia. Okay, so similarly, he started his primary education in a vernacular school, means Bengali schools. Why? But now you see, our parents all are interested. They ran behind the public school. They ran behind the English medium schools because they thought that if their sons, if their daughters, they study in that type of English medium school, their knowledge may be increased. But nothing happened like this, okay? Because his father thought that Bose should learn his own mother tongue. His father was interested. J.C. Bose should learn his Bengali language first. So similarly, you also motivate your parents. You must or you should learn your Odia language first. Then you proceed for the English language or French or like. Okay? Then before studying a foreign language like English, means his father give permission to his son, you must study Bengali first. Then you proceed to learn English language, any foreign language. Okay? Then after the completion of primary education, okay, then Bose studied at Cambridge. Where is Cambridge? Look at the picture of Cambridge. Where is Cambridge? Cambridge is in England, UK. Okay, United Kingdom, England. Okay, so he moved towards the Cambridge. Why? Only to study BSc degree. Okay, so studying physics at Calcutta University first, he studied in Calcutta University. That is the +2 education in the science. Okay, in the subject is physics. Then for BSc degree, he went to England. Where? At Cambridge University. Okay. He returned to India in 1884. Means after completion of BSc degree in Cambridge University, he back to India. Okay, back to India. Where? To Calcutta. Okay, why? From Cambridge University, okay, he returned to India to research or experiment about the plant science. He returned to India, and that person, eminent person, was died in the year 1937. Died in the 1937. Okay, you got the idea about J.C. Bose, and you try to be as J.C. Bose. Okay, so he was Seshadev Kisan, scientist of Sambalpur district. Okay, then now you write down the word meanings. Prominent means famous. Okay, prominent person. Just suppose Mahatma Gandhi was a prominent person. Okay, so J.C. Bose also a prominent person. Then experiment. You see, here is a science laboratory. That person was busy in experiment. Parikshagar, gobeshona kariba, right? Then demonstrate, to prove, mane satyata ku unmochon kariba. Demonstrate means experiment. Okay, to find out the truth. Okay. Then sensitive, actually affected by external, samvedanasil. Suppose हमको जमती बहुत ठंडा लगे, हम कौन? We are using the sweaters, we are using the different blankets. So similarly, plants are sensitive to heat, light, cold. Okay. Then stimuli, something that causes reaction, and stimulus means samvedanasil. Samvedanasil कहले पिला माने कौन देखिबा हमें? जे if we touch that plant, then it remain closed. Before the touching, it was open, but after the touching, it was closed. Okay? So, elementary, primary education. Okay? So, first, we start our primary education, and before primary education, now also our parents admitted in our KG, nursery. Okay? So after nursery and KG1, KG2, we are taking admission in primary schools. Okay. Then vernacular mother tongue medium school, just like our Odia medium schools. In Ancholika Vidyalaya, where the medium of instruction is the regional language. Okay. Then scientific way, following scientific procedures, वैज्ञानिक पद्धति आमे अनुसरण करंती एवं find out the truth. Okay. Then now I elaborate the summary of these two examples. Okay. So Jagdish Chandra Bose is one of the leading scientists in the world. He proved why he was eminent person. He proved through his experiment that the animals and plants share much in common. He found out by experiment that plants are sensitive to heat, light, cold, noise and also other external stimuli. He invented one instrument that is called crescograph for this purpose to measure the growth of a plant. He wrote also two famous books. Okay, what are these? The response in the living and non-living organs and also the human plant. Okay, so these are the two. He was born at Nimen Singh in Bangladesh. Okay, on 30 November 1858. He started his elementary education in a vernacular school. Okay, and also because his father was interested, his son must started his education in a regional school. Okay, so after the completion of the primary education or elementary education, he started his +2 education at Calcutta University. Then he went to the Cambridge University for completion of the BSc degree. Okay, then he returned to India and 1884 he completed the BSc degree and in 1937 he was. So to memorize the two stanza, you write down the short form. In para 1, you see he discuss only his experiment, then about the crescograph and only two books in para 1 or stanza 1. In para 2, we started to discuss about his elementary education and birth date and BSc degree and the date of his death. So in this way, we can easily summarize about the J.C. Bose. Okay. Then, what you learn from this lesson? तमे पिला माने कौन शिखिल? Okay. ताले now I will discuss. मु आलोचना करती पिला माने you listen carefully because these are helpful to being a successful person in our world. तुमको जने सफल नागरिक भाव में गढ़ी तोलिया ए नैतिक शिक्षा पिला माने तुमको दरकार. You need the moral education, moral values. Okay. So first moral value is language is not barrier for the growth of knowledge. आमर ज्ञानर परिसीमा को वृद्धि करिवा पई लैंग्वेज केबे भी प्रतिबंधक नुह. आमे जे ओडिया मीडियम स्कूल रे पढिले आमे ज्ञान पाइबानी बा आमे कोनोसी क्षेत्र रे जॉब पाइबानी. इट इज रॉन्ग. इट इज टोटली रॉन्ग. एटा होची संपूर्ण भाबरे भ्रांत धारणा. ओके. ताले आमे आमर लक्ष्य को स्थिर करिबा, आमर मन को स्थिर करिबा, देन वी आर गेटिंग नॉलेज, फर्स्ट ऑफ नॉलेज. जदि आमर मन स्थिर, जदि आमर लक्ष्य स्थिर, ताले आमर निश्चित है ज्ञान र वृद्धि रे हमको सहाय्य करिवो. ओके. देन नेक्स्ट moral value is the true laboratory is the mind where behind illusions we uncover the laws of truth. आमर मन होची पिला माने प्रकृत रे परीक्षागार जेउठी आमे जो भ्रांत धारणा गुड़िक अच्छी ताकू आमे परीक्षा माध्यम रे सत्य को उन्मोचन करंती. तले आमे केबे आगुरु जानि नथिले जे प्लांट they are showing the reaction to heat, light, cold, but in laboratory J.C. Bose proved it. Animals and plants they are similar in some points. आमे आमर वैज्ञानिक परीक्षारु आमे सिद्धांत रे उपनीत हेले जे मनीष परी वृक्ष बा उद्भिद जगत मध्य सेमाने तांकर रिएक्शन देखांती. ओके. आमर लाइट हीट कोल्ड को सेमान ताकर रिएक्शन सपोज गैलीलियो कौन कले ग्रेविटेशन थ्योरी इन्वेंट कले जे कहीं आमर गछरे फलटे पाचिले से तौल को पड़ुची कहीं ऊपर को जाऊँ सपोज आम बल्टा ऊपर को फिंगुन बल्टा पुणी कहीं तौल को पलि आसुची नहीं सो सिमिलरली जेसी बोस आल्सो प्रूव्ड दैट ह्यूमन and plants they are similar in many points. Okay. Lastly, a people without children would face a hopeless future. A country without trees is almost as helpless. Okay. ताले संतानहीन वृद्ध पिता माता लास्ट रे कौन होती बेसहारा बा निराश जीवन बंचाती सिमिलारली जो देश रे गछ बा प्लांट नहीं से देश मध्य संतानहीन पिता माता सदृश सेमानकर मध्य अग्रगति बा साहाय्य तांको मिले नहीं थिले तो वर्षा हबो एग्रीकल्चर हबो आमे खाइबा आमे बंचिबा जदि से देश रे गछ नाही जस्ट लाइक अंटार्कटिका आमे देखिबा देयर इज नो प्लांट तेणुक सेठी जीवन नाही आमे सेठी मनुष्य माने बसवास करि पारंती नाही सो सिमिलरली द जस्ट लाइक our children helps in our old stage similarly plants also helps all the country to grow okay ताले प्रत्येक देश मध्य हमको गछ बा उद्भिद जगत जेते थिबो ताले से देशर अग्रगति मध्य सेति की okay so thank you then now we move for our activity okay so my duty is over now your duty is started okay more duty sari gala तमे मैंने तम ड्यूटी आरंभ करिवो व्हेन आई विल आस्क सम क्वेश्चंस यू गिव मी द करेक्ट आंसर ओके सो हु इज जगदीश चंद्र बोस हु इज जगदीश चंद्र बोस हु इज जगदीश चंद्र बोस गिव मी योर आंसर
Jagdish Chandra Bose is one of the most prominent scientists of the world.
Very good, thank you Sira. Jagdish Chandra Bose is one of the most prominent scientists of the world. Okay, so thank you. Who shares much in common? Who shares much in common? Who shares? Okay, my students, give me the answer. Who shares much in common? Okay, stand up, stand up.
Plants and animals share much in common.
Plants and also plants. They share much in common. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sira. Then how are plants similar to animals? How are plants similar to animals? How are plants similar to animals? In which point they are similar? Okay. Give me the answer. 2. Why, Babita? Then where? Then give me the answer. Like animals and plants are also sensitive to heat, cold, light and various other external stimuli. Okay, means they are showing reactions to heat, light and cold. Okay, then what is a crescograph used for? Why you are using crescograph? Why you are using thermometer? Similarly, why you are using crescograph? Why? What is the reason? Yes, 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 told? Yes, yes.
Instrument called crescograph for the purpose.
Okay. Crescograph is a scientific instrument used to record and measure the response of plants to various external stimuli. Okay. Then name the books Jagdish Chandra Bose wrote. What are the 2 famous books of J.C. Bose? What are the 2 famous books? What are the 2 famous books?
Response in the living and non-living.
Plant.
Response in living and non-living.
Then number 2. Number 2.
Name the books. Response in the living and non-living.
Okay. Then another book, The Nervous Mechanism of Plants. Okay. Then where was he born? Where was he born?
He was born on 30 November.
Then at Mimensing. Who? The Mimensing. The place is Mimensing. Okay.
Mimensing.
Okay. Okay. Then Where did he have his primary education and why? Where did he started his primary education? से केउंटी तांकर प्राथमिक शिक्षा आरंभ करथिले? Where? He started his primary education. Then he had his primary education from a vernacular school because his father wanted him to learn his mother tongue Bengali first before studying English. And Bengali school he started his primary education. Okay. Where did he study at Calcutta University? What did he study? The Calcutta University रे कौन पढ़िले? Which subject? Subject is physics. He studied physics at Calcutta University. Okay. Then where did he get his BSc degree from? Se BSc degree कोड पाइले? Where? The name of the university is Cambridge. Okay. He got his BSc degree from Cambridge University. Okay. Then when did he die? Se kebe mritubharan kale? Se kebe amatu biday nele? Very good. Sit down. Very good. Sit down. Then activity 2. All the describing words are called adjectives. Okay. You already know about the 8 parts of speech. गोटे वाक्य रे पिला माने हमर 8टी parts of speech थाए. Number 1 that is noun, then pronoun, then verb, then adverb, then adjective, then preposition, conjunction, interjection. Okay. So गोटे वाक्य रे पिला माने 8टी अछि. 8टी हमको शब्द को नहीं हमें गोटे वाक्य पे तैयारी करन. So among the 8 parts of speech adjective is one. ओके तो एडजेक्टिव कहले पिला माने विशेषण आमे कहन नाही जेमति मु कहबी आमे होची राम होची गोटे विद्यालय रे बहुत भल पढे राम सीता थारु देखिबा को सुंदर एंड आम क्लास रे सबुठारु सीता होची सुंदर ताले से गोटे भल पिला कहली सुंदर कहली दुई जन भितर कंपैरिजन करली तापरे थर्ड रे कहली कंपैरिजन पर स्कूल रे सबुठ सुंदर होची हमर सीता देखो ताले एटी पिला माने पिक्चर देखो बिग बिगर बिगेस्ट छोट ए दुईटा भितर एटा बड़ एवं ये होची सबुठारु बड़ ताको हम कहली विशेषण पद ओडिया रे विशेषण पद कहंती बिग बिगर बिगेस्ट ताले एटी पिला माने हमें देखो हमें वी आर यूजिंग ईयर एंड आल्सो बिफोर देन the we are using you are bigger than here we are using than then before the biggest okay then prominent more prominent most prominent here we are using more for comparative degree and most for superlative degree and difficult more difficult most difficult famous then more famous most famous and similarly we are using you write down the adjective forms okay then next activity is a conjunction is a word used for joining word and sentence conjunction कहले पिला माने अव्यय पद एटा भी हमर conjunction भी one parts of speech जो 8 parts of speech अछि ता भितर conjunction भी गोटे प्रथम पढिले adjective तापर होची conjunction तले conjunction कोन करे शब्द शब्द को जोड़े गोटे शब्द आ गोटे शब्द ताकू जोड़िबो conjunction ओके एंड आल्सो सेंटेंस टू सेंटेंस वाक्य वाक्य को भी मध्य conjunction जोड़िबो व्हाट आर दिस conjunctions these are the and or if but than because till so these are the different conjunctions so fill up these lines with suitable conjunctions. I ran fast. I missed the train and or but. I ran fast but I missed the train. मु जोर से दौड़िली किंतु ट्रेन धरि पारिली नाही. काहे कि हमें टाइम लिबारी नांती. Okay? So similarly you fill up all these lines with suitable conjunctions. Okay? Then the next activity is about the suffix. पिला माने हमें पढ़ी ओडिया रे अव्यय प्रत्यय आ उपसर्ग तले उपसर्ग कोन करे प्र पर अप सम नि अधि आमर गोटे शब्दर पूर्वरु लागे दैट इज द प्रेफिक्स बट सफिक्स प्रत्यय जोटा कि शब्दर पर लागे खेल आनी बुढ़ी आनी तापरे बड़ उआ बड़ुआ बुढ़ी आनी खेलाड़ी ताल से कौन होची परे लागुची सो इट इज नोन एज द एडवर्ब ओके ताल ए जो एडवर्ब लागिले हमर वाक्यर अर्थ टिके टिके बदली जाए सपोज ताले आमे कोन करबा ए जो सफिक्स कोन कोन सपोज मेंट गवर्नमेंट ओके मैनेजमेंट देन लेस केयरलेस सेल्फलेस ओके देन ली हैप्पीली then florist, then airy. Okay. So in this way, you write down by using the suffix. आमे ARY की जोड़ीबा एवं write down करिबा new word आमे लिखिबा ताल element elementary then solid solidary okay station stationary okay so in this way you write down the new word by using the suffix ताले प्रत्यय को पिला माने जोग करी तुमे नुआ नुआ शब्द गुडी को लिखिबो ओके देन नेक्स्ट इज योर होमवर्क सो यू फिल इन द स्टांजा तुमको गोटे मु स्टांजा देछि पिला माने एपटे देहा छि जेसी बॉस वाज बॉर्न यू राइट डाउन द ईयर ओके तमे एठी पिला माने जेसी बॉस दिया गला तांकर जन्म वर्ष को तुमे पिला माने एठी लिखिबो एठी मु दे देली जे 1884 you write down he completed his BSc degree and returned to India okay then response in the living and non-living okay you write down the year in which year he wrote that books okay then 1926 you write down why 1926 is famous okay then he was dead you write down the year okay then the next activity next homework is match the single word with their expanded form tale you write down the meaning for example scientist what is the meaning of scientist okay what is the meaning of scientist suppose scientist university crystallograph laboratory then physiology okay so scientist means a person who studies of practice of scientist जे वैज्ञानिक परीक्षा निरीक्षा करे हम ताको वैज्ञानिक कहंती then university so university means a place where a group of people study a particular subject university रे हमें कोन करंती ना गोटे particular subject पिला माने हमें पढंती okay so similarly you write down the meaning of this then crystallograph measure the growth rate of plant crystallograph रे हमें गछर वृद्धि मापक यंत्र ओके देन laboratory रे हमें कोन करंती ओके a place where scientific experiments are conducted okay so in this way you write down the expanded form of these words so okay so now I will meet you in the next class so thank you for your cooperation I wish a nice day for you okay so tomorrow you will celebrate the Netaji Jayanti no now I bye bye okay so you raise your hand okay you raise your hand and also bye bye to me okay so next class I will see you I will meet you again so thank you for your cooperation thank you